This video contains depictions of death, loss, grief, and depression. If this kind of content is triggering for you, please accommodate yourselves as you see fit. As always, take care of yourselves. When Matteo Esposito was born in Willow Creek, everyone expected him to have a bright future. While his mother Claudia put everything into raising Matteo, his father, Emilio, spent the majority of his time with his violin. Matteo didn't mind, however, as he loved his father's music and dreamed every night that he could one day play like that. One day, without warning, Emilio left his wife and child to pursue his musical career on the road. Claudia raised Matteo as well as she could, but there was little she could do to heal the wound left behind as the boy lost his father and his music. Just as Matteo reached adulthood, before she could see him blossom into a great musician, Claudia died. The family home was repossessed, forcing Matteo to move to a tiny shack in Mirage Park. Despite these setbacks, Matteo refuses to give up on his dream of being a master musician. But underneath his creativity and determination, Matteo truly misses his family and hopes to one day rebuild what he lost. Hey Bays, it's Bailey, and as you can tell from the intro, we are starting a brand new Let's Play series. I'm still workshopping the title of this series, but basically I have it conceptualized as a legacy, not really a challenge. I plan for it to be more story-based, and basically the premise is we have our creative founder who just wants his family back and also wants to heal the world with his arts. So what eventually will happen is the idea of the legacy is each heir to the family will be adopted and will also be creative, and each generation will go on to inspire the next. So we have our founder, Matteo Esposito, and Matteo wants to be a musical genius like his father, Emilio. There are some things that are gonna happen, but to start, we are just finishing up this welcome wagon event. Matteo's not really into it because his mother just died and he had to move into this extremely charming shack in Del Sol Valley. It definitely needs some work, but he has a home, he has his guitar, and Vanessa came over to welcome him into the neighborhood, so they're just getting to know each other, but really he kind of just wants her to leave. He's not really feeling this. He's like, yeah, thanks for showing up and for welcoming me. I know I probably should be meeting people, but I'm still just heartbroken over losing my mom. I'm still heartbroken over losing my dad many years ago, but and I think it might be a little soon for me to start socializing. I don't know. But I still appreciate you being here. It's kind of you to welcome me to the neighborhood. What do you think I should do? Like, I don't have a job. I don't have my parents. I don't have anything, really. Like, what am I gonna do? And they just got a sentiment. What did they get? Friendly advice. Matteo remembers when Vanessa listened to his problems and shared some thoughtful advice. Oh, I guess Vanessa gave him some good advice. Just like, yeah, maybe just take the time you need. I see you got a guitar there. Maybe use your music to help you heal from this. And then when you're ready, you can get out into the world and meet some people. It's okay, I'll wait. I'm patient, I guess. And so Matteo's just practicing his guitar. He's not very good at it yet, but he loves it so much. He loves music, and he's going to be gaining that guitar skill quite fast because we are in a micro home. Meanwhile, Vanessa's just gonna sit there and not listen to us play and be frustrated that we're ignoring her. She's like, okay, well, I meant you can practice your guitar after I leave and not ignore me while I'm here. I mean, that is kind of rude. And not to mention this house. It's so gross. I mean, there are certain expectations when you live in Del Sol Valley. I mean, I am a celebrity, you know. I'm not, like, a big celebrity, but, yeah, enough that if I'm caught here by the paparazzi, like, they're gonna have a fucking field day thinking that I'm associated with such a terrible place. I mean, you get it? He's like, oh, yeah, I guess. I'm sorry I was being rude. I am pretty tired, though. God, this welcome wagon event lasts so long. Why? Like, it's 9 o'clock at night. Just leave me alone. He's like, well, I mean, you're not very good at guitar, but you're getting better. I guess you might as well take care of yourself. I'm just gonna sit here and make myself comfortable, I guess. Oh, God, Vanessa, can you please leave? Like, she's gonna get mad at us if we click off the event early. Oh, they're good friends now. That's so nice. We should probably go. Yeah, I think you should. So it's the morning. Matteo is still feeling pretty sad. He's having a hard time getting out of bed. I know those days, man. It's been me lately. Yeah, so he's gonna just have a quick meal because he can't really summon the energy to cook for himself again. I feel that, man. But we're just gonna get him ready for his day, and then once he's ready, we're gonna head out and maybe try and get our music together. So we're actually going to travel now. Matteo is gonna go to Orchid A Go-Go and see if he can, start, making some connections, fame, money, progress, in other words, as a freelance entertainer. That's not really a thing in the game, but he's basically just going to come here and play his guitar and just see if anybody notices. He's going to play Frere Jacques. As sad as he is now, music really has always gotten him through a lot. His dad was a master violinist, and even though his dad wasn't really around a lot and did leave when he was a child, he loved his dad's music. It was the one thing that brought them together and kind of made them feel like a family. So he wants to follow in his footsteps in that way. But, maybe be a better dad if when he gets the chance. Well, I won't say if, because he wants to have a family. He's still not entirely sure what form that will take, but he knows that he wants to have that family that he doesn't have anymore. He misses it. Ooh, looks like he just made some money. Yeah. So while Matteo was playing his guitar at the lounge, he happened to glance over at the bar, and out of the corner of his eye, he sees a girl. An interesting girl with pink hair and a beret. And he wonders, maybe this can be something. It looks like we made a couple of bucks. Oh shit, even Octavia Moon is taking notice. But before Miko gets too enamored with other stuff, we're gonna... Nope, don't go away. We're gonna go and introduce ourselves. He's still pretty sad from that raw emotion of his mom's death, but he he thinks she might be interesting. So he's gonna try and get to know her a little bit. It's like, so, what's your name? She's like, I'm Miko. I'm from the city. Like, oh, I've never been to the city before. It must be, very high energy there. She's like, yeah, it kind of is. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, there's a couple of things that I forgot to do. Yeah, so we're gonna hop into Kaz real quick, because there's a couple of things we have to do, because when I made Matteo, I did not have my mods installed. So, and I haven't played with all of these before. We're gonna go back to that later. Because Matteo is still questioning his sexuality. But he thinks he likes pink hair. He likes fun colors of hair. That's the thing. He likes people who are out there with their creative expressiveness. He also likes beards. He definitely likes facial hair. Yeah, those are the big things I wanted to put in. Oh, he thinks hats are cool too. Oh, and tats, because who doesn't love tats? Hats and tats. Okay. Yeah, and we'll discover some more of those details later on, because that's, as part of Matteo's storyline, he is still questioning his sexuality, so he's not quite sure what he wants. He just knows a couple of things that he really likes. Oh, and the other thing we're going to do is we're going to add a talent for, music. There we go. Which music would come easy to him, and he will pick up how to play instruments faster than other Sims. Okay, there we go. So we've reset this so he just has, he struggles with writing, so that's a weakness that he has. His talent is for music, and he would be happy to have a child, because he really wants a family. And then we've got his attractiveness preferences, and then later we will add a gender preference in there, but not just yet. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna talk to Miko a bit and just learn a little bit more about her. Oh, she likes fitness, so that's interesting. And she's just kind of comforting him because he's talking about how he's having such a rough time. Oh, and he's like, wait, what do you think I should do? You know, I mean, it's been really hard for me to get over my mom's death. What are you thinking? And she's like, well, you're putting yourself out there. That's really the only thing you can do. I mean, what do you want for your future? He's like, well, I really love music. That's my favorite thing in the world. I'm not very good at guitar yet, but I've been practicing, and I just want to play. She's like, well, I mean, music's fine and all, but, you know, there are other things out there, like, and you're not very good, so it's probably not gonna come to anything. It's like, oh, you really think so? He's like, well, I mean, it was nice talking to you. I'm gonna go play my guitar now. Yeah, so that didn't go especially well. It didn't go badly, but they just don't really seem to be that into each other. Yeah, Miko's super not into him. Well, that's fine. So Matteo's just gonna keep playing his guitar. Is there somebody else here? Oh, sweet. He's making them tips. He's gonna keep playing so that he can buy lunch. Dad, stop talking to me. You're supposed to be distant. We're making all the tips. Damn. You might have to reset your money, Matteo, if you're doing this well. Now he's getting a bit hungry and a bit stinky, so he's gonna go home for the day. But being out is really starting to tire him out, and he's really just not feeling it. You know, being around other people, seeing them smiling, happy, and talking to each other, it's making him a bit uncomfortable, so he's gonna go home. He's gonna do his best to take care of himself. He's gonna make himself a salad, see how that turns out, even though he doesn't really want to. Oh, his dad is not calling him right now. Yeah, it's an okay salad. It's just a salad, though. And he's still sad because his mom was a really good cook. And he misses all of the classic Italian meals that she would make for him. He's just like, I just want my mom. So he's gonna go have a little cry. And he's gonna listen to some music. He, really likes singer-songwriter. He wants to hear what other people are writing songs about, because he wants to write his own songs someday. And so this is Matteo's life now. It's, you know, it's something. It's a start. He does love his music, though. He's like, you know what? This is what I want. You know? It's not much right now, but as long as I have music, I think maybe I can get through this. And maybe I can do something with my life and start to feel like I belong again. So we're just going to let Matteo listen to some music for a while just to get through this aspiration milestone. You're not going to play in the rain. Yeah, so we're just going to let him do this for a while, and I think we're going to end it here. Next time, we have a couple of people that we met and can talk to, so we might talk to them a bit more. We are pretty close to Vanessa, and things did not seem to work out so well with Miko, but we can try and talk to Vanessa again, and kind of see where that goes. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like this new series. I've been struggling a bit lately with my mental health and with making content that I'm happy with, so I'm trying to do something a little different, kind of change things up, and I also just want to have fun with this. If we're not having fun, what are we even doing here? But again, thank you for joining me. If you're new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Stop dancing. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button so you do other things that you do on YouTube. Like this video if you did like it. Let me know that you want to see more of them. And, most importantly, take care of yourselves, Bays. Love you.